Hi, this is another advent calendar house that I've made this month. It's actually the fifth one I've made. It's a scaled down version of the gingerbread advent calendar mansion that I made a couple of weeks ago. I actually decided to make these because I decided not to buy my son a advent calendar that you get like chocolates in every day, because I didn't really want him to rot his teeth. So I decided to make an advent calendar house that a child could keep all year round, instead of throwing away the box when it finishes on like Christmas Eve. So the reason why I made this is because I didn't want him to have sweets every day. Like, yeah, you can have a sweet on maybe, the fifth day or the 25th, 24th or something, but I didn't want him to have sweets on every single day. So I decided to make this so you could put like either a treat or a little gift that can fit in the boxes, or like a little note which says like go here, look under here, and they find the gift, or just a little something that you can get from a pound shop just to make that day a bit special. You can make the gifts a bit more elaborate as the days go on, and then on Christmas Day you've got like so many presents and stuff. Or even on some days you can have a little note inside say, oh, give back to this, or why don't you donate a toy to this charity or whatever. It doesn't have to be always about sweets and getting stuff. You can also teach your child to give back, which is why I wanted to make us an advent calendar house. you know so anyway, the structure is made from cardboard. You got, of course, because it's a gingerbread house, it has to be covered in sweets. So the rim of all the windows and doors are sort of like a peppermint print, which I've used a felt tip to do. They also got these candy coloured beads which act as knobs, so you can open and close like that. I was very fortunate to find those. They actually go very well with the house, because you've got shiny ones, you've got glittery ones, and you've got these like sort of purpley see-through ones. The rims or the sides of the house and under the roofs have got these tropical coloured candy canes, which I had to bite the hook off the candy cane and glue two pieces together to make it longer, because it wouldn't fit. So I think that came together alright. It took me a while to do though, because I kept biting off too much or biting off a little bit and it kept crumbling. But in the end, I got enough to make. I had to buy a hell of a lot of candy canes, but it was worth it because it came out really nice. The roof is topped with these sort of jelly tot sweets, which are glazed with gloss so they don't go stale, all around the sides. They kind of remind me of Christmas lights all around the room there. And you got a little holly which is at the top of the house. The green bits are made from like card, and the berries are made, well, they're not made, they are Skittles, but you wouldn't know that because the S was brushed off when I was putting the glaze on, so it's a bit of a downside. You've got the little girl's name so people know who it belongs to, so if anybody tries to steal it, it's like, no, this belongs to Charlotte. The rim is glued down with jelly beans, and they're also coated with the same gloss so they don't go stale. And these sweets here are made up of like Vimto sweets, like a blackcurrant hard candy sweet. I didn't think this was going to come together because it was kind of like an experiment, and if it turned out wrong I would just have to start again and do something else, but they came out really nice. I made this rim here from cardboard so the glitter snow wouldn't fall down, because whenever I moved it the glitter snow would like fall out, so I had to make a rim and then cover it with wrapping paper because I weren't painting it. It took too long. You've got a Christmas tree which is made from cardboard. A lot of slots. I had to cut out the Christmas tree pieces and slot them in, and then you got a little star on the top. Very nice. Again, you've got the peppermint strips and the beads and the jelly beans. And the roof has got this like gingerbread sort of icing design, because I noticed when I looked, you had a lot of like these intricate icing on these gingerbreads that I've seen online. So to make this sort of like icing detail, I had to get a little squeezy bottle with a really thin nozzle to make this whole pattern, because I knew I wasn't going to be able to do it with a brush, and I weren't going to be able to find a brush thin enough, and it weren't going to come out as steady as that, because that really does look like icing. I'm really proud of how that came out. Yeah, so that's that, and you've got the glitter snow, which tops it off, makes it very Christmassy. And there's the back, which says Merry Christmas. A little girl came to me today and asked me, why did you use star beads? And the reason I used star beads was because it's like, you know, it's associated with Christmas. It makes me think of, you know, the wise men following that bright star to get to Jesus, and they're bringing frankincense and myrrh and gold, which really they should have been bringing a blanket, but you know, whatever. And once again, the stripes and the beads and the beans and jelly beans, and then we're back at the front. There we go. And that's that. I'm going to actually be making more of these, but I'm going to be starting early next year, so I can actually make a hell of a lot more. I pushed my personal best and made like 5 in the matter of like 2.5 months. So I'm going to try and make a lot more, like let's say the beginning of September, and see how many I can knock out then. And hopefully I could get paid for this. Right? Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.